No, Ayala, brother.
I just made Fat Joe and Remy Ma read a whole bunch of drops, but you guys just made a whole bunch of people's like day right now, man. So thank you so much. Cause I know this radio shit is long and it's a grind, and I appreciate it, man.
But you know what? We appreciate you guys having us. We understand the grind. We like putting in that work. When you put in work, you get results. A lot of times people want an easy fix. They just want results immediately. They don't really want to put in that work. So we know what we signed up for. We actually. We mapped it out, so it's cool to be here. And
That's what's up. I guess the question on everybody's mind is how did all this? Because I didn't even know you guys were rolling like that. To be honest with you, like I thought it was and I don't even think the beef was too crazy, but I just thought the sense was just that nah, Remy Ma's gonna come out, do her own thing. Fat Joe, is gonna do his own thing.
Well, I could personally say that there never was a day that I ever hated my brother or felt any type of wish any ill harm on him at all, period. And I knew that it was going to be a day where people would see this right here again. It wasn't our intention to go in and actually make a crazy, astronomical, ridiculously fiery lit album.
So humble.
I'm just saying that's what it is. I don't want to lie to the people. We're not known for being liars. I don't want to lie.
No, okay. So all right. So how do you do it, Joe? Because I'm gonna keep it way real. Like you have a very good ear for hits. Like you could. I know labels got to be hitting you up to A&R things. And as a DJ, the energy behind the new record all the way up, it does feel like the energy like when Lean Back came out, to be way honest with you. And that's,
Yeah, that's
hard to bottle up, especially nowadays in 2016. Like,
yeah, it's hard to do, man. But, I knew, man, we owe this to everybody who ever supported us from day one. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody who ever followed us. For us to even tackle this duo together, man, we had to come with something monstrous. So we was in the studio night and day, 8 in the morning, doing whatever. I might have listened to 4,000 beats to pick 12.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing, man.
How do you...
Fat Joe has loyal fans, people that have been
man, real talk, I've been rocking with you since not Jealous One's Still Envy. I've been rocking with you since Jealous One's Envy.
Right.
So that's why, I appreciate it so much. When I first started DJing...
people that waited 6.5 years for me to come
sure.
home to deliver to them. So we both felt the pressure to not disappoint these people.
Now, what went into that decision? Like, was that while you were in jail? Obviously, you were thinking about it, but was that something that was kind of made before you got out, or was it something when you got out? You're like, I got to do this, and then.
I always looked at it like that from day one. Like when I first met Pun, he told me whenever I go 150%. Like, I feel like a lot of times people, they get in position and they finally, quote unquote, make it, and they get lazy.
Yeah.
They feel like, okay, you love me already. This is what I'm putting
out. We definitely not lazy, bro.
That's proof.
Not only that, like I'm a fan, as well as an artist. I'm a fan of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I know how it feels to expect something from somebody that you admire and you like their work, and they let you down. You feel like they just here. Let me just throw this out here. Like I definitely.
We was not doing that.
Let me ask you this, because I think when people have asked like Wayne this or like any other like male rapper, we get their answer. But it's interesting to come in from a female. When you're behind bars, and what are you thinking? Like, are you plotting? Are you angry? Are you sketching the master plan? Because it seems like you hit the ground running. And Pappas held you down beautifully, by the way, man.
Pappas is amazing. He's definitely amazing, and he played a big part in helping me.
Pat!
He's shout out to my husband. He's in the building. He definitely played a big part in keeping me focused, because prison is a very bad place.
Right.
It is designed to make you feel like you are nothing. It is designed to make you feel like you have nothing to look forward through, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel. And I felt like that a lot of times. But when you have somebody that's like, yo, I'm out here, they waiting for you. I'm out here. Mm-hmm. Your fans are patiently, they can't take it anymore. Like, either day you get out, they're like, when Ren come home, it's going to be a problem.
Right.
And that was one inspiration to make me want to come home and give the people what they wanted, and two, to know that, this system didn't win. The plan, whatever the plan was, whoever was sitting there was like, yeah, we're going to wrap up. It didn't work. Hate to break the news to you guys.
No, Ayala, brother.
Because when did you go in, if you don't mind me asking, like 2006, 7?
2008.
2008, okay.
2008.
And then You dropped singles here and there, but the big wave that was about the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being veterans at this point, you watch another, and I'm sure, especially you have seen multiple, like I guess generation changes in hip hop, passings of the torch. So what do you think this last time around, man? Because this last time around, even for me, and maybe because like I'm 32 now, it was kind of different this time, man.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Well, maybe it was my first time going through it, so that's why I felt that way. And I like the new wave. Don't get me wrong. I'm rocking with it.
Going through what?
Like,
Just watching the shifting of the generations of like yet again in this hip hop. Like,
I'm not so mad at this time. There was a time I was really mad.
Yeah.
It was like, and I'll say that, I'm positive, but there was a real time where it was like a real bunch of trash music out there, like tons of
like between like 2006 to like 2010, huh?
all that party.
Right? That's my theory, but
Party
anyway.
like a rock star.
Yeah.
My chain swing low.
Yeah,
and
man.
All that. Like I wanted to commit suicide around that time, and it was like, and it really lasted long. It lasted like for 4 years or something.
Yeah.
You know, and then we.
It was that
snapped
ringtone
out of
rap.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it.
Yeah, man. I always say the same thing because, we have our little barbershop talking here at night. And I'm always say for me, between like, and there's good things that dropped in those periods. I'm not saying good things didn't drop. But for me, it's kind of like 2005, 2010, that whole period to me, maybe because it was a big transition. It didn't feel right. Now to me, it feels right. Because I think these like Big Sean and Lil Wayne, Drake, even the newer cats. Yeah, Cole, of course. But even the newer cats, they all can spit in my opinion. So I'm cool with that. But
yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, music's always going to change, man. It's always going to evolve, man. What's so dope about hip-hop is that it's always going a different direction.
Yeah.
I'm never really that mad at it. It's just, I'm not mad. I mean, like, it got to change.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
To stay alive. That's why hip hop is still.
Public Enemy and them was probably looking at my generation like, oh, trash. You know what I mean? And my generation is like trash. Like, I mean, the same thing happens, but it got to evolve. It got to move.
That's what it is, man. Boy, you know what? Let me ask you this before I let you guys go. So, as a collective, especially with the new album, because I've seen the other interviews too, and I hear you guys like, this album is it. And you know what? The people actually believe you because, real talk, youngins, if you don't know, the man has a track record of a couple of songs, but the Khaled's and blah 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 and all that. But how'd you guys find the balance?
Well, that was hard. So, like, if you see the TV show Vinyl, have you ever seen Vinyl?
I have it downloaded. I have not watched it yet, though.
Man, that's about the music business. So he got to get high with a guy for 6 weeks trying to sign him to the record label. I felt like that's what I was doing on this album, getting high. I'm in a party every night. Everywhere you look. I'm with Jamaicans. I'm with Dominicans. I'm with trying to catch it. It was very hard.
Yeah.
You
Because you
know
start
what I'm
hearing all
saying?
these hi-hats and weird.
Nah, it's just the way they rapping. Niggas like picking boogers, picking googly boogly. Like, I'm like, yo, what the
But they put it over the right beat and it goes so hard. You're like, you can't hate.
I'm lost.
Yeah, exactly.
I literally was terrified. I went to Toronto for a couple of days, and I went to every club.
So I was
and
terrified.
No, I was. I was like, I felt like I was like beyond old school. Like, I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm working on an album, and he's like, I just hit your girl with my flip flops. I just hit, I'm coming from realizing the realism of life and actuality.
You know what's so crazy is now if you have bars, if you got lyrics, it's almost looked down upon now. Like you're doing too much.
Yeah.
What's crazy to me.
You got to find the balance, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going in every chance I get.
Well, we know you are. But see, you're in a special category, like we actually like where Remy goes, because, and Remy, keep it way real, is kind of working with it now. She got out of jail, kind of turned up. The hair's done, the makeup's right. So then being that you're...
man, because, I just can't believe it, man. Like, when I seen the video today, I can't believe Remy is just like... She's on top of her game.
Yeah,
man.
like...
And I see the video.
Because you got a trip. There's
just
people...
left a big house to a bigger house.
This energy right now for artists...
that hated you in Bedford Hills slit they wrist.
There's artists that never went to jail. They can't get this type of energy when they go from place to place to place. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like that energy. It's like,
it's that
man.
back energy.
It's definitely a blessing. and it's not easy. Like
Yeah.
I don't want people. I don't know seriously. I don't want people to look at it and think this is easy. Like we don't sleep.
Yeah,
We don't sleep. We starve on a daily basis. We're always hungry. No one feeds us. We're working.
Yeah.
We don't have time to stop and eat.
No,
You're
we
laughing
just
because
grinding.
You know it's
You
not
know-
right.
You know,
it's not
Troy,
right.
we like starving.
hell yeah.
But this is what we do. You know, we're in planes, we're in cars, but it's the grind. And
But we love
and
it, though. You
Right.
know, we'll look back at this, God willing, in 5 years and be like, yo, remember we went to San Bernardino or Coachella?
Yeah.
Like, this is dope.
Yeah.
Like, I might complain and be groggy about it because I've been up since 7 in the morning. But the truth is, this is dope.
Yeah.
You're part of our history. And people who've been supporting us out here forever, you know, we like to get out there and put boots on the ground and really, really, really vibe with the people. And it's been a pleasant experience, man.
That's what's up. Before you guys go, you guys voting?
No.
No? Yes?
I
Who you supporting?
Unfortunately, when you have a felony and you're a convicted felon, as myself, you lose your right to vote.
That is true.
So, you know,
Me, I voted my whole life. I won't vote
Yeah.
this time.
maybe whichever candidate is deciding to change that rules. Can
Right.
people vote for that guy?
I would be Bernie Sanders.
Bernie,
but I don't
that's.
think he'd make it.
I wasn't gonna like push nobody in a certain way, but
I don't
since you
think
said
Bernie
it, feel the burn.
is gonna make it. But Bernie would be the guy to make
That's
that
crazy,
law,
right?
right?
There. Like, I
Yes.
pay my dues. Why can't I?
Bernie gives no fucks right now, though. Bernie's saying
Yo.
whatever he feels like.
Yo, Bernie go hard though.
Yes, he does,
Bernie go hard.
man.
He got the dopest energy. But
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Trump beats Bernie. But I think Hillary beats Trump.
Yeah, I can't see no way. There's too many like Latin people in America to let Trump. Something will happen to him by then. I just can't see how he
Listen,
wins. Like I
hey,
just
listen. The slogan of
I mean-
Nike is just do it, right?
yeah.
And hey, that boy's speaking for the silent
He is.
majority. That means they
Yeah,
amongst
man.
us, brother.
Yeah, that's true,
They're around.
man.
Who are they? That's they.
I'm just hoping for the better part of humanity to pull through, man. But you're right, though.
I don't know.
You're right,
He
and
might
that's
be a
scary
president.
because
That's scary.
yeah,
Donald Trump president is scary.
yeah, very scary.
And he says some smart things too. Don't get it. I'm not.
well, that's how he
100%
gets
against
over,
him.
though.
I'm not 100% against him. I'm against that he says some racist things.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about sending the Mexicans to Mexico and stuff. I'm not with that.
Yeah, well, but
Now-
see, that's his. I feel like that's like the reason why he's winning because he says those little things,
Yeah.
but he is just outright with it.
silent majority.
And they're like, oh, okay.
Oh, we've been waiting for this.
Oh,
guy.
yeah. We've been wanting,
Let's
especially
take
since
it
we had
back
a
to
black
the
dude
60s.
in office for 8 years,
let's
too.
take it back to the
All right,
60s.
we're going to let Fat Joe go. He got to answer his phone. But thank you guys so much. Remy Ma, from the bottom of my heart.
Having us here.
Like Khaled says, they don't want us to win, so I hope you prove, black woman they try to lock up, but out here doing it.
Thank you.
So I hope you win, man. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let him do the interview with Bianca first.